there's something so like gross that we all identify with Joe and we want him to like win, but like it's so terrible. You know, it's so much a part of our culture, you know, these stories of homicides and stalking and things. So I think that as we're a little desensitized to it, but again, it's just thrilling to identify with a bad guy. Hi, I'm Shalita Grant, and I play Sherry Conrad on season 3 of You. I would describe her as the queen of Madre Linda. She is a momfluencer, which means that she's found a way to make her beauty and mistakes like bankable online. She has a stunning husband and perfectly imperfect children. And, you know, she really does run Madre Linda. And the deeper and deeper the audience gets into the inner sanctum of Madre Linda, you get an idea of what that hold is that Sherry has on the community.
I was super glad to see you in class today. That class is for really fit people, but don't worry, you'll get used to it. I had so much baby weight to lose.
Same, I had quite the journey. I mean, much worse than yours.
It was, it really was.
The first thing that I enjoy that was like, oh, naughty little actress, I'm gonna really enjoy this. But the thing that was so juicy about Sherry is that she weaponizes her femininity in a really calculated way. There's a lot of gaslighting, a lot of manipulation, a lot of cattiness, and she really plays into the politics of pretty. Now, the challenge, when I talked to the showrunner and got the arc of my character, I realized that there was gonna be some crying. The one thing that I couldn't do was cry on cue. So when I got the job, I was like, this gets billions of streamers. Ain't no way in hell I'm gonna fail at this. So I went back to the drawing board and I went back and I was like, gotta do some, script analysis, break down the scene, get deeper into the character, and beyond the physical and the fun, really get to the heart and the soul of the character. And I'm proud to say that I did that role and that role made me a stronger actress.
Joseph, there you are.
It's Joe, just Joe. This is a lovely collection, Peaches.
It's Peach.
I think what you learn about Peach, right, with her name, what's a peach? Well, it has a hard core. It's sweet on the outside, but it has that hard seed, that really rock solid core. And you learn that Peach is really bitter. But we see Sherry is the queen of hearts at a costume party. And I think that at the end of the season, you learn that, Sherry is the queen of hearts. She has a lot of heart. There's a lot of love at the core of Sherry. So I think that it's a bait and switch with Sherry. You think you're getting Peach, but you really get a different person. Especially when the going gets tough, it's really important to have, actors that have a lot of experience and are really committed to a kind of leadership. And I do have to say of Penn, Penn is really a dream. The serial killer that he plays, I don't think the show would be as successful if he was a creep, if he was really a jerk. Penn is the sweetest guy that I've ever and just simple. So, he really helped, ground the day because there was a lot that was going on with him too. So it was it was good that, as a man, that there was no him trying to take advantage of the situation, And for me, that was the tops.
Hello. Do you work here?
Guilty. Can I help you find something?
Paula Fox?
It's a good choice.
I feel weirdly validated.
Joe, we see him in season 1 in sort of the immaturity of his obsessions, right? And by the time you get to the end of season 2, you know, he's met love and he has a love child growing. So what is it like when a stalker serial killer becomes a father and a husband? And he's married to a woman who's just as complicated, for a lack of a better word. So season 3 is really a maturity thing, and you get to see their mature but immature relationship against Sherry and Carrie, who has a longer relationship and a stronger bond in their marriage. So you're watching these two couples and they're facing a lot of the same things. You know, Sherry and Carrie have twins, you know, so you get to see like a couple that's been through it and a couple that's starting their trajectory, but with a twist, a killer twist. I've never been on a show with as much viewership as you know, billions of streams. So, you know, shooting the show, there were every episode, there was something I was, ooh, I can't wait for them to see this child. Oh my God, they ain't gonna see this coming. Oh my God. So the whole, like, honestly, it's the whole season, but I'm really pumped to log into Twitter October the 16th, the morning after the drop, and go in with something crunchy and read all the comments. That's honestly, for me, that's what I'm looking forward to. The reactions to it all.